Testing good. Okay, fantastic. Welcome everyone to the Mugello 150. This is the last race before the chase. 6 best drivers in terms of points will be making the chase as of next weekend, meaning that today is extra important. So hopefully we're going to get a really exciting race today. Just waiting on everybody to get readied up. We're waiting on King Wade, CR7, Back and Black, Jaden Barnes and Mr. D-Dog. Just waiting on everybody to hit that ready button. Waiting on Fan, D-Dog now, Wade and CR7. I imagine they're having a conversation right now, trying to figure out the parties. Welcome along everybody. If you've just tuned in, this is the last race before we begin the chase, next weekend. And we're going to Mugello. Only a 32 lap race today. It's going to be a sprint. So it is basically most people's last chance at making it into the chase if they're not already in it. And it's also the last chance for the guys who are still in it to remain in it. So it's going to be a pretty interesting set of events here. We'll see. Just waiting on the confirmation from our race directors that we can get underway. And looking through the lap times of qualifying, one would say Rain is probably favourite to nab the win today on race pace. But I mean, we'll see. It's going to be a difficult one. There's a lot of really fast guys out here today that can, well, I wouldn't say all of them, but at least the top 6 can definitely gun for a victory here. Just waiting on the final ready to go from the boys. Hopefully Aixiv can stay connected today. That's been an issue he's had at least for the past 2 weeks now, going on 3. A lot of disconnects, a lot of failures when it comes to that. He definitely wants to finish this race today. You wanna start the chase on the front foot, and today is his chance to do exactly that. But we'll see how things turn out. Thank you everyone for joining. The stream is up. We're just awaiting the get-go, the ready to go, by our race directors. And once I do get the all good from then, we will start the race up and we'll go on board. This is the final race for your chance to make the chase this season. There's a lot of nerves out there, especially on the turn with D-Dog and Deathbro. They are both very nervous about today. Deathbro knows he's on the back foot when it comes to outright pace, when it comes to D-Dog. But having said that, Death is a very experienced circuit track racer, and well, he is 10 points behind D-Dog, so he does need a bit of luck to get past D-Dog today. But weirder things have happened. We'll see what happens if he can make the 6 or not. Actually, I've completely forgotten to do the grid, so I better do it now, eh? So, first place today is Rain. Second place is Jeekum. Done a pretty good job in qualifying, actually. Quite impressed with that. Third place was the Ringwraith. There he is. Sorry about that, back again. Just setting the grid and we'll be ready to go. Sorry about the breaking communication there. Had an issue with my mic. The race has started, and it looks like rain is starting to pull away. Jeacom has plenty of pace though in that NASCAR at the moment. Has Wraith for company. There's all going on behind him. Wade, switch over to our replay cameras. They don't seem to have the best replay cameras around here, which is really annoying, but anyway, try and see what we can find for you. Good start so far. Not really all that much argy-bargy going on. Looks like rain is just booked out. It's cool. No one's going to catch him. It's not at the moment. Down in Fan, we've got in 18th place, and then TTV 17th. Field very condensed mid-pack at the moment. But no real overtaking opportunities so far. We are only on lap 3 of 32. It's only a sprint race today, not as long as our races will probably be. I imagine it is also going to be a one-stop strategy. He ended up starting the race all the way at the back of the pack and has 40's way up to 12th. We did expect this, of course. We would expect him to qualify probably top 5, top 6, so he's going to keep on charging for it. He's got CR7 in his sights now. 11th position. CR7 a guaranteed top 6 for the chase, as well as Hawk, who is on screen right now. Sideways. Random try and CR7, I think, just got into it. With contact, I'm not sure if that's going to bring out a caution or not. We'll see. Going with Death Pro 6. Track very cold today. Guys aren't quite knocking out the kind of lap times they would usually do in the practice sessions with this fog. It doesn't make things easy. Oh, Death. Wide. Why that happened. That was very unusual. Either his car understeered or he had some kind of latency issue. I'm not sure. Really weird one, that. D-Dog gets in front of him, which is where D-Dog wants to be, because it is D-Dog and Death Bro that are really fighting for their chance at the chase this season. Going through our positions now. Rain first, Wraith second, Jeacom third, Axiv in 4th place, yet to disconnect, which is good. King Wade 5th, D-Dog 6th, Indigo 7th, and Death Bro 8th. Noah Sin in 9th, JDMX Hawk 10th, Random Shy 11th, Back and Black 12th position, Kart Racer 13th, JW Reno 14th, CR7 15th, Racer Boys 16th, TTV 17th, Fan is 18th, and I'm not sure who that was. Could be our pace car, actually, who isn't actually on track. He will be classified because of the way the game works. Who is stopped on the straight? That is our pace car. It's Jaden Barnes. Just keeping a close eye on Deathbro because it's really a race between Deathbro and D-Dog today to see who gets into the chase and who doesn't. So unless one of these guys disconnect, I'm going to be keeping a pretty close eye on these two all race long. Sixth. You see Ringwraithers made his way past Jeekum. And he's going to be making an attempt to chase down Rain. I'm not 100% sure if he's even capable of running him down, but we'll see. Time will tell. Do we have a caution? They're running slowly, or maybe my audio's not working properly. We'll go back to Deathbro. Finds himself in a fight. At the moment, not a too close a fight. Cars are pretty well spread out at the moment. So we'll go on board with Indigo and D-Dog. Who seem to be the two closest cars out on track at the moment that are in a fight. Indigo really giving D-Dog the hurry up. Indigo, is he going to make the pass? That's the question here. Indigo is a very, very good circuit track racer, but so is D-Dog, but it looks like D-Dog's going to be making a big argument about this just because of the fact that he wants to make the 6 at the end of the championship, sorry, end of today. So he has a chance at the chase, but at the moment, Indigo is just taking his time. We're expecting the first pit stops probably anywhere from about lap 10 through to lap 15. Should be the window for the one and only pit stop that they should be making. What's happened here? It's disconnect. I think he might be. No, Indigo just dropped back to 10th. I'm not sure what happened. But, I think I missed it. I can read that out for you. Our current chase drivers. Just got to scroll up a little bit. So currently our chase drivers are, once of course this wants to load, Axiv Hawk, CR7 kart racer, Wade and D-Dog are our chase drivers at the moment. With Deathbro just on the cusp in 7th position, needs to beat D-Dog today, quite considerably actually, to gather enough points to get ahead of him. Rain still in first place. We're going to go on board with him for a lap. Why not? Might as well. See if we can get a roof view. Exactly the view I wanted. This will do. So we'll go on board with a lap. Good old Rain. Here he goes, about to start the lap. Confirmation there, Hobbsy. He did run wide. Indigo. See Rain using second gear there to keep the car nice and stable, and you'd be surprised how much torque these cars have. Getting out of that corner in second gear is not a good thing to do. Here. It's kind of a second, third gear corner. More of a third gear. He rolls out here. He will shift maybe once. Back one more gear. Third gear through right left S's. And Now this is a tricky part of the track, not this corner, but the one after it. If you I guess, commit a bit too much, you'll end up in the gravel trap. This corner here, the right-hander, got to make sure right there that you don't overcommit, otherwise you'll find yourself in the sand trap. That can lose you a good 10 seconds or more. Now for the tight right-hander, wouldn't exactly call it a hairpin, but shaped like one, put it that way. So it's a nice late apex, that was beautiful. Into the chicane here, this is almost completely flat, and he does it almost completely flat. Late braking here, late turn in, get yourself a late apex, and then power it. And it gets the apex out. Beautiful. That's a lap around Mugello on board with the race leader running. He was leading by back to our, let's have a look at our helicopter view. Go to our game cameras, replay cameras. Go back through the pack, see what's going on. Too much, and surprisingly there's been no safety car just yet. Go on board with CR7 and Reno, 12th and 13th place. Reno currently with ABR in that Bang Motorsports number 57, CR7 for company, who is at DBM and is going to be the only driver that DBM will be holding on to until next season. It's going to be quite a big change up of drivers and teams for next season, as well with my team too, ABR. Changes next season. Old Joey Reinhardt. Whenever he shows up, he does a good job. And so far, not doing so badly. Still a long way to go. We are 1/4 complete of this current race. Let's go on board and have a little look at our pace car today. Is Jaden Barnes, that beautiful looking Corvette. That is our pace car for today. I'm sure we'll eventually see him on track at some point. As you can see, it's ghosted. We have to set it up like that to avoid any incidents. Can occur. Trust me, they do occur. PPRL pace car, Chevrolet. Let's go through the pack, have a look at, see if we can find any kind of battles going on. CR7 and Reno still locking horns, but Deathbrow and JDMX Hawk look like they're having a fight. I'm not quite sure if Death is quick enough to be able to get past Hawk. That's the thing. Once Hawk gets his head around a circuit, he is somewhat very, very difficult to beat. Screens. I don't want to give away too much information on these guys. So player focus screen. We've got our race stat screen as well. Our fastest lap so far. Wow, rain. Rain is absolutely gunning it. That is a very quick lap, 52.4. Don't even get me started on how fast that is. That is mesmerizing. It's world class. Fastest lap I've ever done around here is a 52.7, I believe. So Rain is absolutely gunning it. And my goodness, is he doing a good job. He is pulling a big gap to second place. Only 10 laps in, and he's got quite a big gap, plus 9.2 seconds. It means he's pulling nearly a whole second. Second place every lap on terms of averages. Top speed, Jeekam, 113 kilometers per hour on the main straight. If anyone was wondering, most of these guys actually do their liveries themselves. They've got their own names on them, which is really cool. We do get some custom stuff done by a guy called X4G Hotspot. He's might as well call him a pro painter because he's that good. It's quite a good job of paint schemes. In fact, that one that I'm Deathbro is running right now, the 38, that was made by him as well. Made by X4G Hotspot. So thank you very much, Hotspot, for creating our liveries. Not all of our liveries, but you know, a substantial amount of them. Puts in a lot of good work for the series, that's for sure. Let's go on board with P4, which is currently Axiv. He's been quiet. Not sure he's got winning pace today, but he's definitely got a top 5 pace in him. He's got that PPRL champion tag on the back of his car because he has won one PPRL championship in NASCAR 2 seasons ago. The season before Browning, sorry, 3 seasons ago now. The season before Browning won his title. He's gunning for a 2nd championship this season. He is reasonably pretty good on circuit. Quite good, in fact, actually. On circuit. Just seems to be struggling a little bit today. Got quite a lot of competition, especially in terms of Rain, who is exceptionally fast. Any circuit you put him on, but as soon as you go onto ovals, Axiv really does come alive. He's an absolutely incredible oval track racer. He's been having some issues lately with his connection. The last 3 races, I believe, no 2, he's disconnected in NASCAR, so he's had some engine issues. May have that fixed today, as he did get himself an Ethernet cable into his Xbox, so he's hoping he stays connected and is able to get to the end of this race. You can see his teammate there, King Wade. He's not too far behind him. Wade is, well, a very good circuit racer as well. There's one particular guy out there today that seems to be that one step ahead. That is Rain. He's now pulled that gap out to 12.2 seconds. Absolutely hammering it. And definitely looks like he's going to be the one to catch. Question is, when are we going to see our first pit stops? Deathbro yet to make a stop. Surprising that no one's really hit that box yet. The problem here is if Rain has a lot of pace, but if he stays out for too long, and everyone pits, or half the field pits, and he has to, but he's under caution, he's got to slow down. He's going to lose a lot of positions on the redress. A lot of these guys, they need to get into the box. Somebody is in the pits, actually. Who is that? That's Reno. Reno has made a box. Getting that pit stop out of the way early. That's a smart move right there. Because what that allows him to do, if a caution does come out, he can stay in the actual pedal and is able to catch up to the pack while the others have to pit, meaning he will jump basically everybody in front of him. I won't say everybody, but a lot of people. Because I believe he's the only one so far that I've actually seen drop into the box for a pit stop. So, smart move. But we'll see what's going to happen. I mean, this is only a 32 lap race. We may not even see a caution. Ooh, Reno getting pretty loose there. Definitely Rain needs to start thinking about making a box. I believe somebody might have made a pit stop there. That's Perush. He's going to have to move out of the way of the other cars. I'm sure they're already telling him. Very plain number 4 today. No sponsors at all. I love Hakexiv. Oh, well, someone has to love him, I suppose. He doesn't get in the way of these faster cars. Certainly doesn't seem to be trying too hard to get out of the way. Jeekum is trying so hard to just push past. Come on, Perush. There we go. He's finally passed, but certainly made it very difficult. He's a blue flag car. He needs to get out of the way. Will now be falling back, I imagine, from Jeekum. But Jeekum is now lost a considerable amount of time to Wraith. Well, we'll go on board with 12th and 13th, which is Kart Racer and Deathbro. Deathbro really, really struggling today. Deathbro gets a good exit. I think he might very well have Kart Racer here. I think Death actually made a pit stop. That's probably why he's down in 13th place at the moment. Just halfway and we're yet to see a caution. Deathbro makes it back down the inside. Kart Racer trying to stay out of it. Oh, both cars getting real squirrely there on the exit. Kart Racer in that really nice looking new number 21 that he's put together. His team Shift Motorsports. Quite a nice livery actually. Through the pack and see what battles we can find. Gee whiz, Rain just knocking off time everywhere. 52.3. He's now hitting a 52.3. Boy, fan. Sorry guys, just trying to find a battle on track. They're all very spread out. Oh, first, second and third, all close together. We've got a caution. We do. There is a caution out. So, let's go find ourselves our pace car. Mr. Jaden Barnes, there he is, slowing down. That is JDMX Hawk. He's just picked up. In first place, Hawk yet to make a box. I don't know why he didn't pit. It just makes no sense. That has worked out perfectly for Rain. If this race does go green to the end, he's already in second. Such a big gap in front of him too. It's looking like Wraith might have lost a couple of positions on that safety car. Sorry, in the pits while under caution. Yes, he's dropped back to fourth, I believe. Let's just have a look at this. Yes, he's in fourth. He's behind Jeekum now. This will take probably a good minute and a half for everyone to get caught up. So we're nearly halfway in this last race before the chase race next weekend. And, well, all the main protagonists are here and at the front. Very, very surprised that Hawk has yet to make a box, especially considering strategy. You would think that they would have told Hawk to pit by now. If he does pit this lap, he's going to lose a lot of positions. Unless he's trying to do the impossible and try and push that car all the way to the end without a pit stop, which I very highly doubt is possible. Just waiting on everybody to get caught up. Yep, Hawk is gonna box. And I think he just realised the boo-boo he made. He really did need to pit before. And now Rain will retake the lead of this race. Now, if Jeekum and Wraith have any chance at all, they need to make the most of this next restart. If they cannot get a good jump on this next restart and get past Rain early, then Rain is just going to disappear into the distance as he did in that first stint. Today it is proving to be incredibly difficult to even catch. Hasn't been passed yet, mostly because he's just been so far out front. He's by far the quickest car today. Still waiting on 3 other cars to get caught up. While they're doing that, I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be back with you very shortly. Rightio, back again. Looks like pretty much all the cars are here and we're about to get underway. Let's go on board with our game cameras actually for this restart and go a bit further back in the pack. We'll go on board with 5th place Exif. Strong position during the pits. He's lost a position away. But it's not going to matter all that much in terms of his championship. It's still looking pretty solid. Safety car has pulled off the circuit now. We are going to commence racing here anyway. Green, green, green. Oh, looks like D-Dog might have got a jump there. I think Exif's going to be letting D-Dog know that. Yep, D-Dog redresses that position. Makes me wonder how is this top 3 going to fight, because they don't want Rain to run away, but I'm not sure if there's much they can do to stop him. Ooh, Wraith getting a bit squirrely there. Exif and Wade letting Wraith know that they're not going away either. Look at Rain go. Just got onto that restart absolutely perfectly and has not made a mistake ever since that restart, and he's just pulling away. Look at that, he's already got a 1.3 second gap. Amazing. Wraith braking very late to turn 1. Jeekum, solid P2 at the moment, but he's got Wraith all over the back of him. Does he have the pace to keep ahead of him? That's the question. Earlier in the race, Wraith had a little bit more, but we also need to take into account that Exif is right there as well. He may not have the pace that those two have around this circuit, but I'll tell you right now, he's not going to just lay down and let them get away. Jeekham's front bumper looking a little bit worse for wear. So does Wraith's. Let's go back in the pack here, see if we can find a decent scrap going on. Ooh, Wade is behind D-Dog now. I can tell you right now that that may not stay that way. Oh, look out. Wade's wide. Commentator's curse. Look at that. And he's just let Noah Sin, Indigo Montoya through as well. Wade is not going to be happy with that restart. Deathbro in P6. Pushing it up there. And look out, because these two are going to be fighting hammer and tong for it. I can tell you that, because they're fighting for the chase. Both these guys want to be in it. Right now, it's going to take more than a 1-point advantage for Death. He needs a 10-point buffer. He needs something. He needs something great. He needs to get himself a top 4 and something bad to happen to D-Dog in order for him to make the chase today. But if you're not in it, you can't win it. Happened to me last season. I just made the chase after missing the first 2 races of the season. I just got in. The skin of my teeth. Will not ever obviously gain the position if you quit or lag out, so that's why you should stick with it. Deathbro, last season's champion, has had a few races this season that he has missed, which is why he's not in the chase this season at the moment. A little bit of luck, he might still make it in, but we'll see. I'm just not sure if he's got the pace to be able to catch and pass D-Dog, that's the question. Rain now with a 3-second lead. I don't think there's any stopping him. On board with Noah, who has Wade for company, among others. Nico Montoya as well. With Random Shy. Now this is one guy that he is incredibly fast, Random Shy, and I'll tell you what, he's had a bit of bad luck so far in this race, and I can tell you that he has the ability to be near the front, to be in the top 5. It's just so far he hasn't been able to get those good runs, get those good restarts. He's very naturally fast, but for the time being finds himself ways down the pack in P9. Also has Wade for company. It's not easy company for sure. And JDMX Hall. I can tell you those three are all going to be fighting towards the front. Oh, Random Shy runs wide and puts Wade into the gravel trap. He's not going to be happy. Wade is not going to be happy with that. I think Hawk, his teammate's probably going to give Random Shy a bit of a how you going. It's not really allowed. Be surprised if he gives Random Shy a dump here. Like they're getting pretty argy-bargy. Let's go on board with Hawk. Oh, he's already made it past. So Hawk's past Random Shy. I missed that. Baraka cars here, 9th, 10th, 11th and 12th. Reno just behind Random Shy. I'm not sure if Reno's got the pace to keep up. That's the issue. CR7 right there with Reno. I think CR7's got a little bit more natural pace in his car. Oh, look out. Passing Noah and Indigo. He's been fighting on the exit, lost some time. Whoa, Random Shy goes right around them, nearly off the track. Random Shy goes for the dive. That's a bit of a naughty one, that. But he sticks it. He sticks it, but Indigo's not going to give him all that much of a friendly time. Let's see. Ooh, a bit of a touch. Random touches him up. Wow. Talk about aggressive. It's all on here today at Mugello. Gonna go on board with Noah Sin, who's got Indigo, Montoya, Reno, and CR7 behind him. Who's that down in 14th? Is that? No, 13th. Sorry, I can't make out whose car that is. Now, Random Shy and Hawk should be able to pull away from this group of cars, but, oh, well, just as I said it, Random Shy runs, he did run wide, he just kind of lost control of the car on exit. Maybe he was running too low a gear. Oh, Reno's off the track. Oh, that's set somebody off circuit. That's CR7, I think. Yeah, it was CR7. Put into the gravel trap. Rain's lead now cut down to 0.8 seconds. What's happened there? Well, let's go have a look. He's, either he's been caught up or he's made a mistake, and I think it's probably the mistake side of it. I don't think Wraith's got the 1 lap pace to catch him. At least not at the moment. Rain must have made a boo-boo somewhere. He's out to a second now, so I think he did make a mistake, Rain, at some point there. I'll come back to that fight as it develops. Jeekum and Aiksiv getting close together. Watch that one as well as we go on board with, who's that P8? That's Noah. No, Random Shire, sorry. Go on board with Noah. It's a battle here. Only 10 laps to go. Quite a nice livery, that number 72 mixer machine. Indigo starting to lose a bit of patience. I was thinking, I can just get past this guy. Short answer, it's basically because he just won't let you past. Definitely got to earn it. Got to chuck that car down there and really give it everything you got. Put those shoulders out. It doesn't look like it, but it is actually quite a difficult circuit to overtake on. You do have that one big long straight, that's your best chance of an overtake, of course. But outside of that, there's really not that much of a chance at overtaking. Just because of how the track is fast flowing, it's very difficult to make overtakes. But here, Indigo's going to have a crack. He's going to brake late, but so is Noah. And I think Indigo's got the pass done. Noah's going to get in that position. So much give it to him. Choice was great overtake. Indigo. Indigo's got to stay ahead now. That's the difference. It's one thing getting past, it's another thing entirely to remain. Looks like it's and now there's a man that we definitely expect to be much higher than he actually is right now. Wade in P11. He's a top 6 pace kind of driver, and on his good days, he's top 2. Just not having one of those better days today. Himself down in 11th place and definitely see himself higher. However, his chase position is pretty much locked in at this point. JW Reno, I'd say he's been proving a lot of people wrong today with his pace. He's been doing alright. Keeping up with the likes of Wade, which is not easy to do. Oh, Wade. Problem is that a lot of these guys, they're just over driving their cars, over revving them, using too much curb. Really need to, I guess, feather this thing around this track. It does take an amount of finesse. Wade does get the pass on the inside. What's going to happen in the braking zone? That's the question. Late braking. All three of them. Wade does get the car gathered back up. Looks like he's really struggling today with it. 88 has been struggling most of the day, unfortunately. Let's go on board with P4 Aiksiv, who is right behind P3 for the podium, Jeekum. Now, I've got to say, on terms of experience, with only 8 laps to go, my money's on Aiksiv to get the pass done here. He knows how to get these things done. And so long as he stays connected, I'm not going to see any issues. It's just a matter of time. Aiksiv does get that pass done. Number 29, Axiv, he is our championship leader and has been doing a very good season all season long, except for the last couple of races with disconnects. Barring those, he'd have a much bigger lead than he currently has, but what really matters is that you make the final 6 with the chase, and then everything does get decided in that last chase race. Was saying that it's a matter of time before Axiv gets past Jeek. I still think that it is just a matter of time. The thing about Axiv lately, he hasn't really been putting his shoulders out a lot. His aggression on circuit has been waning a little bit. But never count him out. He's an ex-champion. He knows how to win races both on circuit and on oval. Winning the race today might be a bit of a tough ask because there's not that many laps to go, and Rain just looks like he's got all the pace today, and it's all in his car, all the best parts seem to be on Rain's car today. He's just driving such a good race. He's really got his head around this Mugello circuit. Jeek, quite surprising. Not letting Axiv get too close to him. Now, this will be interesting. Rain is about to approach TTV Brush. He's leading the race. Brush has been somewhat difficult with lap cars during this race, so let's see if Rain can get past him cleanly. Or he's just going to get in Rain's way. Only time will tell. He's about to approach Purush. Hopefully Purush understands that, come on, there's blue flags. You definitely need to move out of the way. It is NASCAR. They don't have to. But it is suggested, highly suggested in fact, that the slower cars move out of the way. That's what he's doing. Yes. Good job. Rain does get past him. No problems into turn 1. To be no. Good stuff. So Purush does the good thing there, lets the race leader through. But he's also got other cars to contend with here pretty soon. And just as we were watching that, Axiv has got past Jeek. Now, I'm not sure how he did it, but he's there now and he's top 3. So, well, interesting turn of events. Very interesting. Now, my question here, in all honesty, is can he actually catch Wraith? There's still 6 laps to go. 5.5, basically, really. Does Axiv have his eye on P2? That is my immediate question. Let's go on board with Ring Wraith, who's about to make an overtake on Purush. Or with game cameras. Should just move out of the way. Too much of a bothersome. This is all helping Axiv out tenfold, I can tell you. Push moving out of the way. Actually, through. Let's now go on board with. Wait till we get through this corner. Go on board now with P3 Axiv. That definitely would have helped. Definitely would have helped. Axiv out quite a lot. Now, as long as Purush doesn't get in Axiv's way, then it will be a slight advantage to Axiv, but he's still got a bit of a gap, probably about 3 seconds there at the moment. And the inside of Purush he goes. That didn't slow him down at all. Well done, good pass. Now Jeekim's turn. Jeekim going down the inside. It's pass done. Doesn't waste any time at all. Just says, hey, get out of the way. So our top 4 running cars got the pass done nicely. Oh, fan off the circuit. He just entirely moves out of the way. This has been a race that has been dominated, absolutely dominated by Rain HC. From the very start to the very finish, he has completely romped this and is looking more and more likely every single lap that he's going to take the checker flag here. Car's very spread out now too. Doesn't look like there's going to be any more cautions. That lap by Rain, that 52.3, that is absolutely incredible. It is a belter of a lap. Go back through the pack and see if we can find some battles going on at the end of the race. Oh, there's a battle between Random Shy and Death Bro. I thought it was Random Shy and Death Bro. 10th and 11th, Nelson and King Wade, they're fighting it out. So look at these two. So just about 2.5 laps to go. Top speed so far this race, Kart Racer 318 kilometers per hour. There's all that much going on track at the moment. Just pretty much a lap and a half to go. It's looking like Rain has completely booked out. 2.9 seconds in the lead. He's at 11 now. There's just no stopping this man's. 6th place, D-Dog. There's a lap car and fan for company. Deathbro just behind him. It looks more and more likely that Deathbro's championship is coming to an end. We don't like to see, but he did miss a couple races, maybe 3, during this season, and that's really hurt him in terms of his points. So here we are. A championship last season, but looking less and less likely of one this season. As it now becomes more and more likely that D-Dog is going to make the 6 for the chase. Rain at 11.8 seconds now. We are now on lap 32 of 32. Got a battle on track at the moment, actually, for the last lap. I'll go on board with this just before Rain crosses the line. Random Shy and what's that? Indigo Montoya. Rain at 11.8 seconds now. We are now on lap 32 of 32. Got a battle on track at the moment, actually, for the last lap. I'll go on board with this just before Rain crosses the line. Random Shy and what's that? Indigo Montoya. Battling on the last lap to try and get that 8th position. We'll see. Still quite a few corners to negotiate. is going to hold on to that P8 position as we go on board with our race winner, Rain HC. Crosses the line, first position, fantastic job. He has been the dominant car today by a long way. He's very deserving of that position. P2 Wraith. P3 is Axiv. I did pick Axiv in the end to get by Jacob. He was able to do it, and he's finding himself back on the podium for some bad results. He's starting to get things sorted now for the beginning of the chase next week. Hawk rocks home into P5, not too bad considering where he started. P6 across the line goes D-Dog and Death Bro. Doesn't look awfully fantastic across the line. It's been a long season, and the chase has now begun. Our 6 drivers that were already confirmed in the points are now guaranteed a chance at the PPRL title for NASCAR. We're just awaiting everybody to get finished, complete their laps, and then we can get everyone in the party. That is the top 3. Have a quick chat with them. Rightio, let's get our top 3 in here, and I'll also take a photo of the results, which I actually did do last week for some reason. It just didn't save or something, so I'll be absolutely sure it saves this time. So that is our top 12, and that is down to 19th, which is 18th confirmed. So we'll get Rain, Ringwraith, and Axiv in the party. Just awaiting on those 3 guys to get in the party with us. Please add your audio, guys, when you do get in, please. That'd be very appreciative. Add your audio, please, Wraith, Yakuza.
Yep.
Okay, good. Give me a moment. Axiv is still connecting. I'm sure Jaden's joining. Oh, goodness me. Message from Axiv. One more.
Having internet issues, he may not connect.
Hold on, what I'll do is I'll remove him from party and re-invite him. Where's Axiv? He's in. All right, good stuff. Add your audio, please, Axiv. Alrighty, so we're down here with P3 today, Axiv. Mate, that was a pretty stellar job from you today. You drove a pretty good race. Didn't have the best of qualifying, but still stuck it out and got a top 3, which is a really good, strong result for you. How do you feel?
Yeah, it's a pretty clean race. Qualified, fifth or sixth there. Got up to third. Happy with that. Making a chase either way. Kind of feel bad for Jacob because TTV kind of screwed him over. So, and kind of came across my nose too, and brought out a caution that I don't think he got damage on. So that's gonna be reviewed. So yeah, but otherwise it's a clean race. One caution. Good job, everyone.
Yeah, good job.
Yeah.
Very good job. Well done on third, mate. We'll move on now to second place, which is Ringwraith, who was able to get, I think, maximum from today. He drove a pretty sturdy race. No real, not really any big issues for him during the race, from what I could see. Talk us through it from your perspective, mate.
I mean, I was trying to get as much as I could out of the car. I was finding myself losing traction the harder I pushed, but the more I just kind of let the car roll to center, I was actually able to hold a bit more speed and stay close to Rain at some points. But overall, I'm pleased with how I drove. I didn't mess up. I didn't throw myself off. I stayed on track. The power was atrocious. I finished with red fronts. That's 85%. So 2 more laps and I probably would have had a blowout or something. But the man himself that finished first today, Rain, I could not. There was no way I was catching that man today.
Well, good job today, mate, and I'm sure Rain does appreciate those words, as we'll actually move on now to the man himself, who got the race win today and has been doing quite a good job of late. Another win, Rain. Now, talk us through that race from your perspective. Did you have any problems with any lap cars, or was that pretty plain sailing?
It was pretty good until I got to the only issue I had was with Fan. He sort of blocked me a little bit, but that's fine. I didn't really bother. Purish, I think he tried to go a little bit deep to try and get to me, but he was a bit eager, or a bit not eager enough, sorry, on the brakes into turn 1, so he couldn't really get close to me. So, but no, it was a really good race. I enjoyed it. I really enjoy that track. I haven't really done too much of Mugello before, but especially in a NASCAR. But no, I really enjoyed it. Congrats to the other 2 podium guys. They drove a good race too. So it was a bit of a shame though to see a couple races get ruined by Purish, and I think he called a bit of a fake safety car there too. But that's alright.
Right, yeah, well, congratulations today, mate. Well done. And well done to all our Chase confirmed drivers, which is going to be the same. It's going to be the same drivers that you've seen in the last points, which I will be updating straight after this, after this race, after the commentary's finished. And thank you to Jaden for being a good safety car. Done a good job. Such a good job.
Mate, yeah,
You
that's
didn't-
alright. Yeah, that's alright. Yeah, I saw Orion go around in the circle in the track and thing. He did alright. He was at the front most of the time, and I was wondering if he had cheating in the car. But check the car; it is fine. He won that fucking race fair and square. Good job, Ryan. Ray and I'm Chinese.
You're an idiot. That's what you are. Anyway, all right. Well, thank you everybody for coming along and watching. I'll get the points uploaded as soon as possible, straight after this race. And our top 6 for the chase will be the same as you seen in the points earlier in the chat. We'll see you next week. Where are we next week, boys?
Mum's house.
Nah, I don't think we're there.
Great question. Wish I would be able to tell you. I can't tell you.
Where are we?
It's a
Where are we, actually?
surprise.
It's an oval. It's an oval. I know
Possibly
that.
Daytona.
It's probably Daytona. I think it is Daytona, actually. Anyway, Daytona or Indy. It's one of the two. Anyway, fantastic. This has been another PPRL presentation. Glad that everybody came along and watched. We got a good viewer count today. We got up to 9 viewers, which isn't too bad. Catch you later. See you next time. Goodbye.